The Enfield Poltergeist is one of the most famous and well-documented poltergeist hauntings in history. It occurred between 1977 and 1979 at 284 Green Street, Brimsdown, Enfield, London, and involved the Hodgson family. The primary focus of the haunting was on 11-year-old Janet Hodgson. The case attracted significant media attention and was investigated by various paranormal researchers, most notably Maurice Grosse and Lyon Playfair. In the quiet London suburb of Enfield, the Hodgson family lived a modest life. Peggy Hodgson, a single mother, worked tirelessly to provide for her 4 children, Margaret, Janet, Johnny, and Billy. Little did they know, their lives were about to be turned upside down by a series of events that would become one of the most famous hauntings in history. It began on a seemingly ordinary night. Janet and Johnny were in their shared bedroom when they heard strange knocking sounds. Johnny, did you hear that?
Yeah, it's coming from the wall. Peggy entering the room, looking concerned.
What's going on here?
The sounds grew louder and more persistent, and soon the entire family was on edge. Then, without warning, furniture began to move on its own. Over the next few weeks, the disturbances escalated. Objects flew across the room, and the children experienced terrifying encounters. Various scenes of objects being thrown, Janet levitating, and the family reacting in fear.
Mom, it's happening again. Stay calm, children. We'll figure this out.
The haunting quickly attracted media attention. Reporters flocked to the Hodgson home, and the public was captivated by their story.
Mrs. Hodgson, can you tell us what's been happening here?
Peggy said,
We've been living in a nightmare. I just want it to stop.
Maurice Grosse and Lyon Playfair, investigators from the Society for Psychical Research, were determined to uncover the truth. Grosse and Playfair setting up equipment and interviewing the family.
Can you describe what you've been experiencing?
It's like something takes over me. I can't control it.
The investigators collected extensive evidence, including audio recordings and photographs of the phenomena. Janet became the focal point of the haunting. She experienced levitations and spoke in a voice that seemed not her own. Janet speaking in the voice of Bill Wilkins.
My name is Bill. I used to live here.
The voice was identified as that of a former resident who had died in the house. Despite the evidence, many remained skeptical. Critics accused the family of hoaxing the events for attention.
It's all a trick. The children are just seeking attention.
The Hodgson family and the investigators stood by their experiences, insisting the events were real. Eventually, the haunting subsided, but the impact on the Hodgson family was lasting.
It was a terrifying time, but we've moved on and tried to put it behind us.
The Enfield Poltergeist remains a topic of debate and fascination, a testament to the enduring mystery of the paranormal. The Enfield Poltergeist case remains one of the most compelling and controversial paranormal events. Whether one believes in the supernatural or not, the story of the Hodgson family and their experiences continues to intrigue and provoke discussion. The detailed accounts, investigations, and media coverage ensure that the tale of the Enfield Poltergeist will not be forgotten.